On today's Real Talk with Kayla, we're featuring the Switch Witch trend. Parents are implementing a new exchange program for Halloween candy. It takes a little bit of prep for parents. Content creator Kristen Cole is sharing how she does it.
We are ready for another year of the Switch Witch. This is when your kids can keep 5 to 10 pieces of their candy and then they give the rest of it to the Good Witch of Halloween, and she comes on Halloween night after they fall asleep and take all of their candy in exchange for a cool toy. This is something that we love to do so that it keeps our kids from eating all of their Halloween candy and sneaking it. And they also get a toy that they're really going to love and play with. It can be something small or big. It's really up to you because you are the Switch Witch.
Sneaky. I like
5 to 10 pieces of
5
candy?
to 10. Let's up that to 20 to 30.
I feel like
right?
I eat that in like one sitting.
Oh, as soon as they dump out the candy,
Oh,
like
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Are you a candy guy?
Yeah, big candy guy. What's your favorite?
Oh
Depends.
gosh, it very much depends on my mood. I like the fruitier candies more, or really sour, than I do like chocolate.
Peanut butter cups.
Really?
Every time. Love those. Yeah, I would fish as many of those out of there. Good Witch of Halloween.
I tend to steal my kids' candy for Halloween.
How much of it though? They're like noticeable amounts, like, hey, you're like, let me grab a handful, or just it all disappears.
Initially, I don't think it's noticeable, but I think by the end, it's pretty noticeable when they're like, wait a second, I didn't eat my Three Musketeers bar. I'm like,
I don't know if you have this deal with your kids, but my parents, at least growing up, automatic took a third of it. Automatic.
Really? Automatically?
Because they would do multiple laps with us, at least in our neighborhood.
So they earned it too.
Yeah, so they're like, hey, look, if we're going to go another lap, like, here's a deal.
That's a great idea.
It's a good idea, though.
I'm one of those people that, like, if my kid has a piece of candy, I say, hey, bring me one too. And so that's kind of how it works. So you get one, I get one.
Hey, if you're out next week, I would negotiate more. It's going to be so much cooler out there.
Right.
You're like, hey, I was out there in the 20s and 30s. So let's say up the ante.
Did you ever go to the houses where they would hand out like pencils or something like apples?
The bowls. The bowls, you know, people pull out the bowls. Every time in my neighborhood growing up, just dump the whole bowl. Not me, not me.
Sure,
the kids in the neighborhood just like, it says like, please take one. They just dump the whole thing in there.
We heard you yesterday when we were playing Would You Rather say that you wanted to be a pirate so that you could steal everything. So I have no doubt that you just dumped the entire bowl of candy. Do you have a favorite Halloween costume growing up?
So, I think I went as Buddy the Elf a good bit.
Oh, nice.
Like the same outfit every year, so it kind of got old. And then after that, you know, you do a little skip across the crosswalk. So I stopped that. What about you?
I went as a Power Ranger multiple years. Power Ranger was
one?
Really red. I always went as red.
Anyone else?
I wanted to go as the green, but my brother always had to go as green, and he would whine and cry if he didn't get to go as green. And so I was stuck being the Red Ranger.
Hey, the Red Ranger's the best one, so
it works. Hey, if you want more Kidding with Kayla and some of those more ideas that she's always coming up with and bringing to us, you can follow her at Kayla Sullivan on Facebook. You can also find her on the Wish TV website, wishtv.com, under the Kidding with Kayla tab.